Bingo, I'm live. It says I'm live. All right. So now my YouTube people can come in. Now my YouTube people can come in. They're probably saying, "Where's Miss Gina? It's 9:21. Where is she at?" I am here. I am here. Okay. Let me make sure that I put here up here, which I do. Sign. Put my email. And put my business number. All right, that's for you guys. Guys, I put down my email, my phone number, that's my business number, and my Cash App. So it is always customary, respectful to tip your tarot reader, medium, host, whatever it is. I promise you it will be worth it. It's not required, even though some that do the readings it's required, but it is a respectful thing to do, to tip your host. So tonight I am doing celebrity readings. They gave me a few, so I picked number one. As I was going out, for whatever reason, I don't know what, Rihanna came to me, and we know Rihanna is in a new love relationship. So really, I'm going to get my love cards out. She's in a new love relationship, and they've been saying that she's having a baby. That she's pregnant by what's that, ASAP Rocky, I think his name is. So we're gonna do the Romance Angel deck of cards, for her, for Miss Rihanna. Okay, and then from after Miss Rihanna, we got Tamara Mari Housley. She's one of the twins from Sister. We have her, and then we have Madonna. Now, if you never saw me do a celebrity reading, you missed out. I did the John Bonet girl the other day, and honey, that it was deep. It was deep. It was good, but it went deep. Hi, A.B. Morgan. A.B. said, "Will Ben make the final decision and ask me to be in a relationship with him this month?" Will Ben make the final decision and ask me to be in a relationship this month? Okay, so you're doing your personal reading. We'll see. I'll see. We'll see when I get through with these readings, and then I'll come back to you, and then we'll see. How it goes from there. Okay. I forgot. I got to type in my email down here. Should be able to see now. I went upstairs and got my glasses, but I still can't see. Business number 585-687-7198. And then my Cash App. All right. Okay. I'm trying to see if my, oh, I didn't need, oh, it's lit. Okay. I thought I didn't light my incense, but I did. I did light it. Where is it? Where is my, did my YouTube pop in? Okay, I think it is. They probably is not getting the notifications. Some people's not getting. Hi, Shelton. Shelton Logan, how are you? Some folks is not getting a notification. Okay, so this is a general reading that I'm doing, and this general celebrity reading that we are doing right now is going to be. This is for our girl Rihanna. Our girl Rihanna. We want to know what is going on in Miss Rihanna's love life. Okay. So I always pray for the cards. I always pray for my group, for my chat, for my circle, and I pray between each reading. Okay. This reading is directly for this love reading is directly for the singer, movie star, awesome lady Rihanna. And we want to know, is she pregnant by ASAP Rocky? Are they getting married? What's the relationship like? Is this really serious? Is she just having fun? We want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help us, God. I ask of you, Lord, to protect Rihanna in this reading, to protect me, protect my chat, cover all of those that I do read directly in Jesus' name. If you are not of God, if you are not of positivity, you are not allowed through the gate, nor are you allowed in this room in Jesus' name. If you are of positivity, and if you are of God, and if you are here for me or Rihanna, then you are allowed through the gate and you are allowed in this room. I call upon Rihanna's ancestors, friends, family, the spirits to come in. I invite you in to tell us the truth, the whole truth, so help you God. All right, let's find 6. It just told me, good night, Leisha. I love you. Good night, love. I know you're tired. I love you guys. Okay, we finna find out what is going on with Miss Rihanna. It told me to give her 6. Now I'm getting 7. It's saying give her 7 cards. So I am going to give her 7. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and it is telling me to turn over the 6th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to turn over the 6th card. Let's see what this. Oh, I got separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So far, right now, they not together. Even though we look like right now, it's saying, it's letting us know that Rihanna and her boo, her partner, they're separated. Now it could be because he's doing his music thing and singing thing, and she's doing her music thing and her singing thing. And sometimes when two big movies, huge stars, superstars, pop stars are doing stuff, they're separated. One is on the other, one side of the universe, and the other one is on the other side of the universe. So that could be it. That could be it as well. You guys, I got my ice. I've been munching on my ice. Okay. Number 3. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So it's saying that they're calling on each other, that they may, that they think that they may be each other's soulmate. They could be, but they do have jobs. They do have separate lives. but it's a possibility that she could be his soulmate and he could be her soulmate, because they are calling on each other. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's telling me to pull over card number 4. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So somebody else wants Miss Rihanna. Somebody, see, sometimes, you get a guy, they don't miss you until you gone, or until they see somebody else, vying for your love, somebody else that wants you. So she got an ex that is not happy that she's, in a serious relationship right now, a committed relationship right now. He wants her back. He wants her back. Hi, Alina, I think. Hello, how you doing? Okay, 3. I'm getting 3. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So they have been making an effort. We see them together. They go on dates. We've seen them out on dates. We've seen them at restaurants. We've seen them out at the nightclub having fun. So they have made the effort, but somebody else, an ex, has their eye on this relationship because that ex wants Rihanna back. Okay, again, I'm getting 3. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So they know that they're together, but it's going to take work. It's not easy. You got to work on that partnership. And I think that's what Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, that they're doing, that they're working on it. They're making, like, they don't tell you everything. The cameras be out and they take pictures and they pick up stuff and people tell them stuff and it's that, but you don't know everything. They don't let you know everything. So I think they are working on their relationship. All right. 2. Soulmate. Here's another one. Yes, this is your soulmate. So remember, I said earlier, I wonder if they may be each other's soulmate. They're thinking about being, the card is telling us definitely that he's her soulmate and she's his soulmate. You can see it in her eyes when you see Rihanna. You see it in her face that she's definitely happy. She's definitely in love. You know how they say you got that glow. They tell us women, they tell us we have that glow when we're pregnant, and they tell us we have that glow when we're in love. So when you're in love, when you love somebody, when you care about honey, you get the glow, honey, your whole face get the lighten up, you get the shining. And so we see that with her. She don't always say much. She doesn't always say much, but she be cheesing from ear to ear. From ear to ear, she be cheesing. Okay, last card. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So he thinks she's worth waiting for. She thinks he's worth waiting for. They together. They are together. They are together. Now, we didn't get no sign. It's telling me to give 3 more cards. We didn't get no signs of if there's a baby. We want to know. I want to know, is there a baby on the way? Is a baby coming? Is a baby in their future? Tell us the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. So those cards didn't. It told me to give 3 more cards. So I'm about to give 3 more cards. But I wanted to know, is she really pregnant by him? Is there a baby on the way in the picture? Because she is saying that they said somebody close to her said yeah, and she said to a fan online that every time I turn around, they always trying to put a baby in me. That the social media and them is always saying that that she's pregnant or whatever. So we're gonna see with these other 3 cards that it's telling us, that it's telling me to give. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 2. It's telling me to turn over card 2. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So I think she feels safe with him because before, what she went through with Chris Brown and being abusive and all this kind of stuff. I think that before she was in a lot of rocky relationships, and now she's finally letting go because she's because sometimes we are guarded when we've been in past relationships. Hi, New Blue. How are you? When we've been in past relationships, we feel, we don't feel good. We don't feel, like we want to release and give our all. But I think this when she feels safe with him and she loves him. And I think he loves her. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And I think that's what they're doing now. I think this is what they're doing now. Like they're doing their own thing. Like they're, you want to have a great holiday. You want to have a great, like, I love how Eve, y'all remember, we didn't know Eve was pregnant until Eve got out there and she was pregnant, honey. You saw that baby bump, but she kept it to herself. So I think that's what they want. They want quietness. They want to do it when they want to do it. You don't want people like all on you and following you all around and doing all this kind of stuff. You want to just, you want to have that private time. Can I ask for a celebrity? Yes, you can, New Blue. What celebrity? I have 2 more spots. So I was going to do 5. I'm on the first one, which is Rihanna. So drop down the name of the celebrity that you would like for me to do. Last card for Rihanna. True love. He's the one, and she's the one. This is the romance of a lifetime. So they have this is true love. This is the real deal, honey. This is going to be her baby daddy. That's what I got. I just got, this is her baby daddy, honey. And so this is real. This is real. Can you do Drake's future wife? Drake's. All right, let's do Drake. Drake. All right, I got Drake down. Drake is number 4. Okay, so now I'm going to do, let's keep these cards over here. I'm going to do Tamara Mowry Housley. She's one of the twins. So I'm going to do her. Let me turn my pen off. We're going to do Tamara Mowry Housley. Tamara Mowry Housley. Let's cleanse the cards. Cleansing these cards. This direct reading is for Tamara Mowry Housley. We want the truth. Oh, truth and nothing but the truth. So help you, God. I ask if you are of God, if you are of positivity, you are allowed through the gate and in this room in Jesus' name. If you are not of God, if you are not of positivity, you are not allowed through the gate and you are not allowed in this room in Jesus' name. I ask for the friends, the family, the spirits, the angels of Tamara Mowry Housley to come in and tell us what it is that you feel that we should know. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, we want the truth. Tamara, tell us about your life, girl. We want to know about Tamara's life and what's going on. We gonna see. I got that. I know that she had a few issues going on. Okay, New Blue, come on back. She had a few issues and stuff that was going on. And look at this. No. Sorry, you guys. My phone is acting up. And I remember she was saying that, she was that she was working on them and she was all good. Like I said, some of these stars, you're not gonna know everything. They had a lot of stuff because they know people gonna be waiting with a camera and a tape recorder, right there. So we're gonna see what is going on in Tamara's Mowry Housley's life. Ooh, look, the cards don't even want to. Honey, they don't even want to flip and dip and go over. I don't have none of my queendom people in here. Okay, it's telling me the 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I told you the energy, the spirits, the angels, they tell me how many cards to get. It's saying 4. turnover number 4. Don't let pride get in your way. And I believe this for Tamara. I believe this, that every time when she's going through something, an issue, she always let her pride get in the way. She's not like Lonnie and the other women and her brothers and even other celebrities where they'll get so mad and they'll tell you. It's like what you see is what you get. But that family, and it's not just her, it's her twin sister as well, her brothers and all of them. Like, you never hear any garbage or craziness or back that comes out in the public with them. You never hear that. Like, literally, you got to go and look for something. Like, somebody literally has to like say something because they don't put it out there. And I think that has a lot to do with her pride. She's not going to tell you everything. Can we get some thumbs up here? Thumbs up this video, YouTube. Hi, Angie at Glam Lounge. How are you? Welcome to my celebrity tarot reading. Okay, we got 3 people that just popped in. Come on, 2 of y'all can give us some thumbs up down here. All right, 2. Let's see here. Balance spirituality and practicality. Now, I do. Hey, Taylor, sweet treats. I do know that family, they're very spiritual. They are very, very spiritual. They believe in God. You never hear anything about the mom, the dad. Hey, New Blue, could thumbs up. Did you thumb up the video? Thank you. You put a thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate you. The other folk, the other 3, they just creeping in and sneaking in. Don't want to show no respect. No respect. With at least you can thumbs up the video. If you hear the look and you hear, that's the least you can do. But it's okay. But yeah, the family is very spiritual. So, but they not always practical. Some of the things that they do. So it's telling her she needs to balance her spirituality and practicality with some of the things that she does. Because sometimes everybody, just because you're spiritual don't mean that some things you do make sense. Because a lot of times when we pray, even when I pray and do some of the times it doesn't make sense, but that's what comes out. That's how it is when you speak in tongues. If anybody knows anything about that, you understand when you speak in tongues, it doesn't make sense to the average person that's listening to it, but you still have that connection with God. You still get that connection with God. God knows what you're saying. He understands you in any language. So when I pray, sometimes I'll be all over the place, but God gets the gist of what I'm saying. It doesn't have to make sense to you guys, as long as it makes sense to him. Absolutely. I will put a thumbs up. Thank you, New Blue. Can you do more of these? Yes, I definitely can. You gonna come on back? If you gonna come on back, New Blue, I definitely will. Okay, number 2. Meditate and contemplate. Meditate and contemplate. Now, I know that they do a lot. You've seen her. They do that yoga. They do the yoga. I heard yoga is really good when it comes for meditation. I remember my daughter asked me to buy Angel. Angel is 14. She'll be 15 January. And I never forget when she asked me to buy her a yoga mat. And I said, a yoga mat? What do you need a yoga mat for? And she says that she needed a yoga mat because she was doing yoga. I said, Angel, where did you learn? Where did you get yoga from? Where did you learn that? She said, off of YouTube. So and I said, well, okay, if it works for her, she 14. And then other people start saying, a young lady at my job, she said that I worked with, she said I started back to doing yoga. She said she used to do yoga all the time, and she said she just started back. And I said, really? I said, my daughter does yoga. She says it relaxes you. It really relaxes. It helps your mind. So you want to, meditate, and you need to relax. And especially if you somebody that has high blood pressure, which means I have high blood pressure, I take blood pressure medication, like that helps. So that this card is definitely right for them for tomorrow. I do know that she does yoga, her and her sister. that they do that. They do meditate. Okay. Two. Emotions are running high. Emotions are running. So she got a lot going on right now. She has a lot, and I'm sure she does. I know you guys seen that a lot of the award stuff is going on right now. This is that time where the awards and everything is, is popping up and all of that. So I can see why, her emotions and everything would be running high, would be, when you get excited and all this kind of stuff because it's so much to do. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. So she has to look at the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is her. What I do know about her and what I am getting about her, that she has a love for others. She puts so others first. Did you guys see? I saw where their mom just had a birthday and all of the children was there. They showed the pictures and everybody of all the children that was there. And they were so happy, and they put their mom first, and you seen how happy she was and excited that I think that all her children and her grandchildren were there. So a lot of times when you so busy doing for others, taking care of others, making sure others are good, you don't always look at the bigger picture. You don't all, and this could be the reason why she's stressed out, that I'm getting that she's stressed out, because there's a lot of things that are going on. And so that could be the reason why. Okay. All right. So this next one, ooh, honey, we got is Madonna. Y'all know the singer Madonna, like a virgin. Hey, touch for the very first time. This is that Madonna. It is that Madonna. Now I know Madonna. She's been really going through. So it's telling me to get the gray cards for her, the oracle cards for her. So we're gonna get the gray cards for Miss Madonna, and then after that, New Blue, we got New Blue said that is so true. Yes, and then after that, we have Drake. We're going to get to Drake after that. I have another spot. So if somebody has another celebrity that they would like for me to read, let me know. Okay. So we're going to cleanse these cards. You like Madonna? I do too. I like Madonna. We're cleansing these cards from Madonna. This reading is strictly from Madonna. You want the truth? Oh, truth is nothing but the truth. If you are of God, if you are of positivity, you are allowed through the gate. You are allowed in this room. If you are not of God, if you are not of positivity, you are not allowed through the gate, and you are not allowed in this room. I ask for the angels, the ancestors, the spirits, the souls of Madonna and her children and her family to come in and share with us your thoughts, your dreams, and things that you would like for us to know. In Jesus' name. Amen. All right. Let's see what Miss Madonna is going through. Madonna has been going through a lot. She got that younger boyfriend, that's going on. Things have been going on with her son, with one of her sons, the older sons. So, and I'm getting that she's still, stressed out. But she still has to work, she still work doing her concerts and everything. Does Madonna feel satisfied with her legacy? No, I'm getting that she does not. She does not. Because so much has been happening, and, and she's always, for one, she wasn't never close to her family, her mom and dad. They resented her. They resented a lot of things it was that she's done. And it seems like it reincarnated itself with, she was back and forth with the sons, with one of her sons' fathers. They was fighting over custody and whether should he go back to, I forgot where it was, England or somewhere, Paris or somewhere. And she was fighting. Then the son called her and he wanted her to come and get her. Ooh, we is saying, I've never got this before. It said 15 cards is telling me. 15 cards. Really? 15 cards. It's telling me for Madonna. It's some stuff going on with Madonna. Does she want to be as big as MJ? No, no. She knows she's big as MJ already. She's been there. She's already there. She's a legend. Now all she wants her privacy. She wants, she up in once you get up in age and you a legend, you ain't thinking about trying to be as big or bigger as nobody. These young girls is doing, these young girls that's around Cardi B age, the new Cardi B's and stuff like that. Them the ones that's thinking about being legends and doing it. Madonna knows she's already a legend. She's already up there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Yeah, I got 15. It said 15 cards. I got 15. I didn't think it was going to be this long of a reading from Madonna, but she's huge. She's huge. She's a mogul. So let's see, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's telling me, let's see. I am not coming back. You see that? She is not coming back. She knows when you asked me that, Blue, you said, does she want to be as big as MJ? And so I said, no, she does not. She telling you she's not coming back. She wants peace. She wants quiet. She wants to live with her family. She likes doing, a concert here and there, a special appearance there. And the reason why the mega stars, they do that, they do a concert here and there, they do an appearance here and there. It's just so you don't forget. It's just so that they still around and that they still got. We even see Tina Turner every now and then pop up. You hear something about Tina Turner. You hear something about Patti LaBelle every now and then. But she just said she ain't coming back. She don't need to get no bigger. She don't need to get no bigger. She likes doing what she's doing now. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. You are not a part of my plan. So that question, did she want to get as big as Michael Jackson? No, like I said, the card reiterated what I said. It's not a part of her plan. That was never her plan. Her plan was to just make money, be famous, be a star. She didn't think it was going to grow to her being this legend that she is. She's already a legend. She doesn't need to do anything more. That was never a part of her plan. That was never a part of her plan. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. We are not right for each other. I think, and this is the boyfriend. Y'all know, she go with that young guy. That's her boy toy. Madonna, look, if the men can do it, why can't the women? If the men can do it, why can't the women? Even though her children are not so happy about that, because who wants their mom dating somebody their age? I get young guys that come from, I'm 52. Okay, I'm 52. And I get young guys that come for me all the time. And I dated married my last. My husband was 11 years younger than him. It's not happening again. And I could never see myself dating anybody that my oldest son, he's 35. So I couldn't see me dating no 35. Like, you at least got to be 45. You at least got to be 45, 48, 47 or something, So she knows that they're not right for each other. It's just her playtime. Will there be someone bigger than her in the future? Her Michael Jackson, no. Now it'd be somebody that could be, popular but when you got these mega moguls, when you got these legends, they'll never be like that again. The music and everything is even different now. They don't even do it. The design of it all is totally different. Thank you. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 4. Thank you for leaving me. Thank you for leaving me. So you seen that she walked away from the last young one. She got rid of that one. This one, you know, they get their notoriety for being with her. This one is gonna be leaving soon. She's unbothered. She's unbothered. She gonna go pick up another boy toy, and then she's gonna do her thing. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I fear that you will reject me. Now, this is a fear that Madonna has had for a long time, rejection. She's not good with rejection. Remember her son, when he was going through his thing, he got mad at her. He went and stayed with his dad. He got mad at his dad. He called and used her to come. Remember, that was all out in the public media. So she has that fear of rejection. So she keeps a lot of stuff closed in, hidden in. Okay. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't know what to say. I don't know what she like. I don't know. I don't have much. Madonna, you got to get you. She's good on stage. And there's a lot of women that is great on stage. They're great in front of the camera, but they don't know how to speak up when it comes to their family and their children. When it comes to husbands and wives and boyfriends and children, they don't know how to speak up. They ain't got nothing to say. They tongue tied. But they can say things to everybody. They can say things to their assistants. They can speak up to them, everybody. But when it comes to family, sometimes it's just difficult. It's difficult to say things to your family that it may not be difficult to say to somebody else. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I fantasize about you. That's a loved one. I'm getting a loved one. She fantasizes. She thinks about that loved one. Okay. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My like a version, because that was it back then. That was it. Now there's a lot of other songs that I like, but that was my favorite. That literally was my favorite. You're so easy to see through. You're so easy to see through. That's why her children walks over her. That is why her children walks over her, because she's so easy to see through. They just walk right over. They step into her. We ain't worried about mom. We do what we want to do. You know, that's why that little boy was playing mom and dad against each other. You know, because he knew they had their own relationship issues and problems. And he knew if he called his mom, she was going to come running. He knew that when dad was mad at mom, if he called his dad was going to come running. Yeah, that's a jam. That's a jam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do wish you well. I do wish you well. Now, she does have a respect. She does have a respect for others. And she wants her kids, her grown kids, her older kids. She wants them to do well. She wants them to do well. She wants them to do prosper. It's hard when you got a famous mom or dad and you got to go and walk in them shoes because everybody watching you and to see what you're going to do and see your reaction. Look at what happened. Do y'all remember the young man that was what is it? His dad was the kung fu guy. And then he died the same way his dad died, by getting shot, on set. But there was other movies that they was pushing him to do and pushing him to take and certain stunts and different things like that they was pushing him to do because they wanted him to be like his father, but they did not understand that Bruce Lee, that's what I'm talking about. Bruce Lee's son. But they didn't understand. He's not like Bruce. He's not Bruce Lee. His dad was a legend. His dad did martial art tricks and stuff that nobody to this day will be able to ever do. But he tried that and did that. and then, he wind up, dying and passing away the same way his dad did. What is Madonna's life purpose? To be a mother. To be a mother. What she's doing now. She loves being a mom and a family person. 3, I wish you would come back. See, remember I was saying how she go get her son call her, and he's with his dad, he get mad, he call her, and he comes back, and you just asked what is her life's purpose. I said to be a mother, because she wants all her children together. She wants them to come home. She wants them to come home. She wants all of her kids together. Me, I have one Thanksgiving, I have the picture over here where I had all 9 of my children. I could never relive that picture back because I could never get all 9 of them back in one place again. And that is, I wish I can do that again before, I pass away, before I die, where I can get all of them, all 9 of them, including the grandkids, all together again in one picture. But I have one picture and I blew it up where it has all 9 of my, it's hard. It's hard. And as a mom, you want this, but that it doesn't always happen, like that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 3, 1, 2, 3. I forgive you. She's a forgiving woman, especially when it comes to her children. Hi, Cece. She's a very, 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 very forgiving woman. She's a very forgiving woman. Okay. 4, it's telling me 4. You did not break me. See, this was that toxic relationship that Madonna was in. You notice that she don't date the older guys no more because the older guys, they're set in their ways. They always want to tell somebody else what to do, like her son's father and all of them. So, they want to boss you and they want to do. She like, you didn't break me. You didn't break me. I'm my own woman. I'm my own woman. She wants to do her own thing. She ain't got time for that. 2. I was careless with you. They was all careless. Madonna was careless in some of the shit that she did. The ex-husband was careless in the shit that he did. The son, he was careless in the stuff when he knew he was playing mama against daddy, and he knew he was playing daddy against mama. He was careless. So this one, they all was careless when it came to that too. I don't really know you. Now, this goes back to what I was talking about earlier when I was saying that you could be married to somebody. You can love them. Y'all can be together for years and you think you know that person. And then something drastic happens and you realize you never knew them. You realize you never knew them. You be like, I didn't really know that person like I thought I knew him. I thought I knew him, but hell, I don't know him. I don't know him. Because the person that I fell in love with, that I love, was never like that. No, he was always like that. She was always like that. You just didn't get to find that out. Because you know how when we in love, what we do, we move in real quick. Because you think you in love. You think that's your, thank you guys for the thumbs up. You think that is your, your soulmate. You think that's your soulmate. So everything moves quickly. Everything moves quickly. But then you find out later, that wasn't my soulmate. I really don't even know who that person. What they say on The Color Purple? Who this woman, Carpo? Who that woman? That's what rings in. Who that man? Who that man? Who is that woman? You thought you knew him, but you really don't know him. Okay. Last card. I know you're watching me. This is all of us. We all are watching Madonna. We all are watching her. us regular mojo people, the paparazzi people. We gonna always be watching her. She's a legend. She's a legend, and she knows she's being watched. That's what she's telling you. I know you watching me. She knows she's being watched. Will Madonna ever meet her soulmate? Yes. Yes. When she gets that MILF out of her blood, that cougar, when that cougar leaves her, when she feels that she gets to the point that she don't have to play anymore and show off for the public, her husband, because it's easy for guys. You can have a big pot belly, drool coming down your face, missing teeth, and as long as he's standing on his wallet, he'll get the most beautifulest woman ever. So when you have a legend, someone like her, they got to work harder. Hey, JJCJ, they got to work harder to keep themselves in shape. They got to let the ex know and everybody else know. I could pull a young one too. Blue, you laughing. So when she gets that out of her system, and she has that desire, because she will, when we get to a certain age, we all have that desire that we ain't thinking about. No, look, Lord, I don't care if he blind, crippled, or crazy. I just want somebody to love me for me. So when she gets to that point where that person is out of her, so she ain't gonna think about looks. She ain't gonna think about age. She ain't gonna think about nobody. She's gonna think about, all my kids are grown and out of the house. I just want somebody that I can grow old with and alone. And that's when she gonna get them. Glasses are cute, girl. Thank you, girl. Honey, I can't see. I had to go upstairs and get these glasses when I was on my break. So I went and got them. All right. Okay, so that Madonna. We doing JJCJ, well, you got a celebrity you want me to do? You want me to read? I got another spot. New Blue. Now we're gonna do Drake. Sasha, hey Sasha, just jumping in to say a quick hello. Well, thank you, love. See, I got folks that love me. They jump in, they come in just for a minute just to say hello. I so appreciate you. Thank you, my love. So we're doing our next reading, and this is from New Blue. New Blue wants to know about Drake's future wife. All right, so let's get the love cards out. Let's get the love cards out and see if Drake's gonna have a future wife. Let's see if Drake's soulmate. That card just ran out of there. Let me put this up here, because that card just slipped out. That card just slipped right on up out of there. Okay, so you know how we do it. We got to pray. We got to say a prayer for the cards. Okay. This reading is for Drake. This is for the singer, the movie star, the actor. We want to know about him, his love life, his future wife. We want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God. I want the friends, the family, the ancestors, the angels, the spirit of Drake to come into the room, come to the light. You are allowed to come through the gate. You are allowed to come into this room. In Jesus' name, amen. If you are not here for Drake, if you are not here for God or positivity, you are not allowed through the gate. You are not allowed in this room. In Jesus' name, amen. I ask of my angels, I ask of my spirits, I ask of my soulmates, I ask of my ancestors to cover me, cover Drake, cover my chat, my circle, keep us safe, cover us by your blood. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, we want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. What will she look like? Well, you know she's going to be gorgeous. You know she is going to be gorgeous. Drake is going to marry somebody. You know, Drake is into the stripper girls. You know, he likes the big booty girls and the big boob girls and this, but that's not who he's gonna marry. He's gonna marry somebody that's totally opposite. That's all for show. He likes to get out there. He don't want nobody else to show him up. What he got to learn is to wear a Jimmy hat. When you going to get out here and you going to get with these, these little, ratchet chicks, you got to cover yourself and you got to protect yourself. Hey, Life Journey, how you doing, my love? You got to learn to protect yourself. But he knows that they don't love him for him. He already knows that. He knows that trick that got pregnant by him, she got pregnant on purpose. She did that shit on purpose because of who he is. Let me tell you, when Drake get married, the woman that he's gonna pick, she gonna be plain like me. Somebody like me. She gonna be a plain Jane, have her hair up, everything gonna be natural and real. See, these are my own teeth. I don't have no fake teeth, not a one, not nowhere. Okay, everything's gonna. This is my natural hair. Okay, my natural honey. These is my natural boobs, honey. They hanging a little bit, but they mad. With the woman that he marries, she's gonna be a plain Jane. Y'all gonna be like, that's who he married. Because he's gonna know she's gonna love him for him. She's not gonna have to be a part of the glam and the glitz. She's not gonna. That man wants somebody that's gonna genuinely love him and be with him. He knows that all these women that he's been with, they're only with him, for one thing, one reason. All right, Drake, the ancestors of Drake. Come on here and talk to us. All right, it's saying 5 cards. 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm getting 6 now. I'm getting 6. All right. One is telling me to pull 3. New Blue say, yes, ma'am. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So what did I just tell you? So right now, it's all about money, finances, and career. He's worrying, he's focusing on that. He's worrying about that right now. He's worrying about his finances and his career right now. He's not thinking about no wife. That's why he's getting with these quick chicks, because with them, he can hit it and quit it. But he has to understand, because he's working with a young man mentality. He has to understand that it's nothing wrong with hitting it and quitting it and getting with them, but you got to protect yourself. You cannot trust these chicks. You cannot trust these chicks. Okay, 3. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. What did I just tell you, New Blue? What did I just tell you? His religious factor and his religious path is someone that's plain like me. She's going to be cute. She's going to be beautiful, but she's going to be somebody that's going to be all natural. She's going to be somebody that is going to be, godly. That she's not going to be of the glitz and glam. That's what it just says. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So he has his mother, his family and them. They religious, and you think that, they don't like the things that he did. They didn't like. That's why they tried to keep that hush hush. Remember, that stripper went and spoke and talked too much. They was trying to keep that hush hush. He didn't want everybody to know that he picked her up and it was a one-time wham bam, thank you ma'am, and then he got her pregnant and locked her up, because that's not how he was raised. That's not where he was coming from. So, but she knew that she got a breadwinner, but she knew he wasn't gonna marry her. He wasn't gonna marry her. He's gonna marry someone that is wholesome, that is not all into his money, and that is not all into the glitz and glam, and she's gonna be of God. She's going to be of God. That's who Drake is going to marry. 3. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Someone from your past. So it could be, remember, he got started on what, Disney and everything. He got started on Disney. So it could be that somebody that he was genuinely in love with way back then, somebody that knew him for him way back then, is going to be that person that he's going to reconcile with, that's going to come back into her life, into his life. Because her personality is, like I said, this girl right here that he's going to reconcile with, she's mellow. She knows about the entertainment industry. She knows that, but she's not about all the glitz and the glam. She's just, I know about this and this and that, but I'm not, I just go with I work, I do my job, and I go home. I don't want all that. She don't want all the cameras and all of that stuff in her face. Three. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So what he needs to do as well is he needs to get them good friends back around him. Your good girlfriend gonna tell you who to mess with and who not to mess with. Just like your good boy, your ace coon boom guy, he's gonna tell you, don't mess with her, she a trick. Don't mess with her, she a trick. Now, this is a good girl over here. This is a good girl. Go talk to her over there. But he's afraid because Drake doesn't like people knowing his business, but everybody's in his business. You see what I'm saying? But he ain't gonna go to nobody to ask for help, but everybody in his business. He has to know that it is okay to go to your friend and say to your friend, man, where the good girls at? Where the honest girls are? Drake, right here, baby, right here. He got to know, and he's scared to ask, because he don't have a problem with it when they all going to the strip club. Man, what strip club we gonna go to? Where the hot ass girls at? And woo. That's okay. But when it comes to that person that you want to your love, that you want to be love struck with, that person that you want to be your soulmate, that's what he has a problem with. He has a problem. He doesn't want his friends or even his family to know about that. So that's what he's gonna have to change. Even though he rich and he got all this and everything else too, honey, you got to understand, they still regular people. They're still regular people as well. So he has to learn to say, I'm ready to settle down and I want a good girl. I want a good girl. All right, two. Express your love. What did I just say? Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. He has to learn to express his love. He can't be afraid. There's so many guys that rather be king dingaling than rather just say, I'm just a good guy. I just want to be loved too. I just want to be loved. So he doesn't he expresses like. He'll let you know that he like you, but he won't let you know that, man, I'm feeling her. I'm feeling her. And that's why he won't go to his friends. That's another reason why he won't go to his friends. What is she currently doing right now? Who? New Blue, what is who currently doing right now? We got one last card. Stay optimistic about your love life, which is what he's doing. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So he has to stay optimistic and he has to be positive. He has to be, but he already know how to get the quick girls, the big duty girls that, I call them Barbie. The Barbie, he know how to get the Barbie girls, because the Barbie girls now are the girls that all got the same thing. They all got the big lips. They all got the big boobs. They all got the big butt shot asses. They all got 10 pounds of hair that's down to the goddamn floor. Those are the Barbie girls. They all look alike and they all do the same shit. He has to be optimistic to get that. He has to go through several different types of regular girls. in order to get that girl that he's gonna genuinely be in love with, you got to be optimistic to get that right, that right regular girl, especially that you want to love you. Now, I think a good place to start is the one that's going to come back into his life from his past. The young lady that is going to come into his life from his past, she's going to be the one. She's going to be the one that because she's not that Barbie. She don't want the big ass lips. She don't want the big boobs. She don't want the big ass. She likes her natural body. She loves herself for herself. She likes her natural hair. She ain't going to get 10 pounds of hair glued in or braid in. That's the type of girl but he has to ask friends. He has to get help with that. He can't do that, bastard, because you ain't gonna find her in no strip club. Okay, you ain't gonna find her in no bar. You ain't gonna find her over the road. You know what I'm saying? That's some mom and daddy got to introduce you to. That's somebody that a friend of a friend. You know how your mama's friends say, girl, Shirley's daughter over there, she's so sweet. She just came home from college. Shirley's daughter, she graduated summa cum laude over there. Little girl, just so sweet. She's just so pretty. And so that's how he gonna find out who's who. That regular girl, tell little Drake, come on over here and take out Shirley's daughter. That's how he's gonna have to ask a friend of a friend of a friend, or mama gonna have to ask her friend, because you ain't gonna out in the street. You go, there's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in. That's what he gonna get. That's what he gonna get. That's what he's gonna find right there. You're welcome. You are so welcome. Okay, so now we did Drake. I'm gonna do some general readings. So these readings may be anybody that's in the that's in the chat. We ain't got but 3 people up here. We got a couple on Facebook. So let's see. I got like half an hour, 45 more minutes before I get off. I'm gonna get off at 11. So says, I don't know where everybody else. They probably went to bed because they got to go to work tomorrow in the morning and stuff. So I'm gonna do a couple of general readings, and I've been itching all day to get my angels and my ancestors out. So I got them out right now. Thank you, JJCJ. I love me some JJ. I'm glad you popped in, JJ. At least I got one regular person. And now New Blue is my new friend. New Blue is my new friend as well. All right, so let's bless the cards. You guys know I still have to bless the cards. Okay. This is a general reading. This is a general reading for anyone in the chat, anyone in the room. We want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. If you are of God, if you are of positivity, then you are allowed in this chat and in this reading. If you are not of God, if you are not of positivity, you are not allowed to come through the gate, and you are not allowed in this room. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. So these are my oracle cards of angels and ancestors. So let's see what they are. Yes, we are getting some general read. Well, look, it won't be. You'll know if it's definitely you, JJCJ, because we only got 3 people in the chat. So we don't have too many. Okay. Oh, it's telling me to pull over 3 cards. Oh, shoot. So let's see if each one is telling me to pull over 3 cards. That's what I'm going to do. Orion Star. Hello. Hi, how are you? 1. Make sure that okay, 1, 2. I knew that card was stuck. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That be me. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let me turn over 2. The moon. Take note of intuitive messages. Take note of intuitive messages. See how this is the center is blank. It's blank. It wants you. Thank you, Orion. Love your energy. Thank you so much. See how it's telling you. See, I got Orion just says I got great energy. Orion just said, I got great energy. Life Journey says, I'm still here, Miss Gina. Just listen. Thank you. At least I know you here, baby. Thank you. That means that to take note of what I'm telling you guys. Take note. My energy is intuitive. Y'all know my energy be on point. Y'all know, y'all seen several readings. I done proved it to you. I done proved it to you several times where I've been read people and their family members come in and I ain't asked them nothing. I ain't asked them nothing, not a name or nothing. That is something that is born. You're born with that. So it said, take note of intuitive messages. So I'm giving you, I always give you guys the messages. Baby, take note. Take note of them. Okay? It's telling me two. The arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. Surround yourself with protective. Y'all know how I surround myself with protective energy, right? Right? I use my candle here. I use my incense right here. I use my crucifix right here. And I use God. I use prayer. This is how I surround myself with protective energy. I make sure that when I call upon my ancestors, my angels, my spirits, that they are also protecting me. They're protecting you guys, my chat, and they're protecting the individual that I read. And I always have my angels, my people, to stand guard in case when I'm asking for your angels and your spirits and your ancestors to come over here to tell me what I need to know. When your people start acting up, Maz is going to escort them to the door. They going to escort them to the door. This is why you do all of this. This is why you pray. And this is why you take this seriously. I say it again, and I've said it over and over again. Not everybody is good. So you have to be careful when you, hi Chrissy Chandler, when you go into other people's chats and other people's readings, because you get some, they're going to tell you exactly what you want to hear, not what you need to hear. And this is why people come out. One lady over on my Facebook, she said, I was sent over here. She said, someone told me to come over here to see you. She said, but I didn't know this. I was going to get all this. She said, you know why they told her? Because they knew I was a good person. They know I'm intuitive. They know I got good energy. They know I'm the real deal Holyfield. That's why they send them over here. So you have to be careful of who you listening to, because some people, they're going to tell you just what you want to hear because you paying them. You tell me how many tarot readers that you know, or empaths or whatever that you know, that get up on here every weekend like clockwork and give readings for free. I do them every Friday and Sunday. Every Friday and Sunday, you can come into my chat and I read you. I don't ask for any donations, and I get them sometimes. I get people that they'll give them to me, but every Friday and Sunday, they're free. Now, you go back to think about those other ones that you paying Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And everything that you ask them or you say to them, they agree with you. It's right. You're like, oh, am I going to win $1 million? They say, yeah, you're going to win $1 million. Girl, that $1 million coming. Now go ahead and drop some more coins. Drop some more coins. Am I gonna get married for New Year? Girl, he coming for New Year's. Go back and watch my videos. Sometimes I say things to people and I'm honest with them and it hurts. It hurts, but I gotta tell them the truth. I have to tell them exactly what it is that I feel. Like the young lady that came, I probably broke her heart when she said, I told my boyfriend the truth. I gave him the note. I said, so did he believe me? And I said, no, he didn't even read it. He tore it up. He didn't even read it. But that didn't make me feel good, but I had to tell her the truth. So I do that with any and all readings. I'm not going to tell, if you came over here for me to tell you what you want to hear, what you feeling to make you feel better, you're not going to get that. You're going to get the truth. You're going to get the truth because that's what they give me. Oran said, laugh out loud. Oh no, the truth will set you free. I would love a personal. I'm sure it's more in depth. Yes, yes. It be deep sometimes. Sometimes it's deep. So this one's gonna surround yourself with protective energy. No matter what home you go in, no matter what house, when people get in and out of my car, honey, I pray. I cleanse my car because I don't know what energies they was in before they came in. When I go back to work, when I go to work and I go and sit at my desk and I know when I be gone, I don't know honey, I spray it all down and I woosa it out and I pray because I don't know what energies and what people who been sitting there. Energies, it attach things, spirits, they attach themselves to things. They attach themselves to things. This is the reason why this is how easy it is for me to pick up your energy and everything through the screen. This is why you can pick up my energy and everything through the screen. You got to have things to protect you. And so I know the number, when these don't work, nothing, God gonna always work. God gonna always work. So I make sure I do it. When I ask for the spirit to come, I ask for them with God. You hear me say? I say, you have to be of God. You have to be for God to come up here and positive. If you're not, then you're not allowed here. You're not allowed. I'm not inviting crooked angels in my house. Pretend angels. Pretend spirits that's pretending that they're good. You can't come in here. You can't come in here. I didn't invite you. I did. So be careful who you invite into your life. Be careful who you invite when you have them read you. When you say, oh, can you call on my uncle so-and-so or my auntie so-and-so? But you have to make sure, look at how they sit in the clouds. There was one lady over here. I don't know if that was you, Life Journey, or if it was someone else. But if it wasn't you, I apologize. But there was someone that came on my not Facebook, my YouTube, and she said, oh, I watched you from the clouds. She said, I was in your clouds. She said, I watched you first. And she said, then I dropped down. She said, because I felt your energy. She said, I felt just like you just said, Orion, just like you just said. You sit back and you watch and you see what feeling that she said, honey, I know you the real deal. She said, I knew you was the real deal from it. She said, I already knew. And she dropped down, and that's when she asked me for a reading. She was somebody that was cautious. She said, I know I wasn't gonna let you read me. I had to watch and see. She wanted to see and when she saw me reading, and I read quite a few people, and they was like, oh my God, Miss Gina, the real deal. She's the real deal. That's when that young lady dropped down and she said, okay, now you can read me. Yeah, that's how it works. Because you got so many of these fake prophets, these fake tarot readers, these fake phony psychic. I watched on YouTube the other night, this one guy, they was from England or somewhere, or Paris or somewhere, and he showed the trick of how they do things to get these people to believe them and take their money. He showed the trick, it was all a trick. Everything was a trick in the life. He had a second person working with him. The other person was baiting the other person and all of this kind of stuff. When you come over here for my reading, I don't ask you your name. Because I go by the name that I see. Now, if I don't understand the question, I'll say, sweetheart, I don't, is this a statement you're saying, or is this a question? If I get confused, then that's when I start to ask questions to make sure that I'm calling upon the right person. But no, somebody that's doing it, honey, God gonna tell you it, honey, you'll feel it in your soul, in your spirit. He gonna let you know what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And when he tell you this, when he gives you this gift, he expects for you to tell the truth. And so you have to be real careful. Life Journey said, I watched you also before I responded. You read me and it was all the truth. There you go. Y'all hear? Life Journey. I got a few of them that come in here like that. They was like, Miss G, no, I watch you. And I said, and I always go back and I say, did I ask you anything? Did I ask you I read you under your life journey, didn't I? I never asked them what their government name was. I never asked them what your birthday is. I never asked them what your sign. And now I get people that do come in my chat and they'll say, he's a Taurus, or I'm a Taurus. That's why I use that. Or I'm a Taurus, or I'm a Pisces, or whatever. And I'll be like, honey, I don't need that. I ain't even use that. I don't need no birthdays. And then I just need your name. Just say your name. Just tell me your name, baby. That's all I need. And it don't even got to be your government name, because like I said, it's what sticks to you. Anything that is of the realm of spirituality, just like my glasses. If I pass away and I leave my glasses here and my kids say, Ma, your glasses was on the desk, but then they fell on the floor, or your glasses was like this, and then all of a sudden we found them folded down here on the desk. They're going to know that's me. That's me. That's mama letting you know that she's here, because this is a part of me. Those names that you guys picked is a part of you. So when I'm reading you and when I'm praying for you, God knows you life journey. God knows you're Orion star. God knows you're JJCJ3. He knows that. And so with him knowing that and telling me that, I don't have to ask you what your government name is, because he's already telling me. Like Journey said, Orion Star says clairsentient here and Taurus here as well. That's crazy. Life Journey said, you just used my username and you was able to get everything correct. Come on, Life Journey. Come on, Life Journey. You better tell them that's a gift. Wake up, people. That's a gift. When you got someone that's clairvoyant, that's an empath, and they can use, like she just said, the name, that her username. I never asked her. I never said, honey, what's your real name? I read her based on that, because that name is attached to her. So since that name is attached to her, I'm asking God, I'm asking the spirits, I'm asking the angel to tell me what it is that I need to know about this young lady. And they're coming to me and they're telling me, because that name, that's the name she chose. That's the name she picked. I don't need to know her real name. I don't need to know none of that. I told another person I said, baby, I could read you up and I could read your whole life. Okay. They looked at me like I was crazy. I said, I can read your whole life. I don't need to, based on just who you are right here and act. All I got to do is ask. God, that's why they say, be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you pray for, because you will get it. And some people ain't ready for. How many times have you guys seen lottery winners that prayed every day, all day, and asked to win, and they won, and they say, I wish I never won. I wish I never won. I just want to take all that money and I just want to throw it in the river, because it destroyed their lives. You know why? They prayed for the riches, but they didn't pray for salvation to go along with it. They didn't pray for a teaching that go along with it. I used to say every single day, I used to tell my kids, I'm going to hit the lottery. I'm going to win millions. I'm going to hit the lottery. And they laugh at me to this day. They said, Mom, when you going to win? I said, when God think I'm ready. God know I ain't ready. I got to get myself together in order, because I've always prayed to him about what it is I want to do with the money and how it is I want to do with it. And he wants to make sure my mind is right. He wants to make sure I can go to the casino and I can tell somebody else what machine's going to hit, but I can't do it for myself. Every time I went to Vegas not too long ago. Every time I've ever did, I tell them, stay at that machine, baby. That machine right there going to hit. Just stay there. And they'll do it and it hits. And my son just said to me on Thanksgiving, well, tell me to win the lottery numbers. Well, tell me which one going to hit. I said, baby, it doesn't work like that. The gift does not work like that. The gift, it happens when it happens. When I'm walking around that casino and somebody's sitting at a certain machine, and I can say, keep playing that machine right there. That machine's going to hit. And then they'll come back to me 5 minutes later and say, oh my God, I hit on that machine. See, God gives the gift to who he wants to give the gift to, but you got to use it the way he wants you to use it. I was on here, Life Journey, you might have been in the chat that Sunday when I was doing readings and stuff, and I didn't feel right doing it paid. God said to me in my spirit, you ain't, no. Ain't nobody paying for readings on those Sundays. Ain't nobody paying for reading. And I said, you know what? It's free today. Anybody that want to read it, I'm just going to read everybody. And people decided to donate to me anyway. But I was like, no, I'm not charging. So we Friday and Sunday is just strictly free readings. But you have to be obedient. Life Journey said, yes, I was there. See, you have to be obedient. When you listen to God, when you listen to your intuition, when you follow your intuition, CJ said, I was there too. So these people, they're letting you know. They're letting you know that I'm for real. Ain't no tricks and ain't none of this kind of stuff. Nothing. It's from my heart and it's from my prayers. And that's how it is. Or as I said, I always get pulled towards certain strong energies. Wow. More money. Yep. More problems. Yep. And that's how it was. These people won these lotteries for millions and millions and millions of dollars, but they didn't ask God. They didn't ask God to lead them, to show them, to direct them. They didn't ask for any kind of direction. When you winning that kind of money and everybody coming toward you and people, you got to ask for some direction. You got to ask for some direction. Otherwise, it will destroy you. What they say, the love of money will, like that young lady that won all those millions, all that money, and she went broke. Why? She got the boyfriend out of jail. She paid over and over. His ass went back to jail. She spent millions they just took her. The lawyers should, now y'all know, come on now. Luckily, she had put some money in trust funds for her children so that when they turn 18 or 21, they will at least have a nest egg. Thank God that she did do that. She put trust funds for the children so that she was on Ayana Vanzant Fix Your Life. That's horrible. You win all these monies and you just blow it and you just throw it out the window when it could have helped so many. The church, thought she was giving to a good church. Baby, let me tell you something. You winning millions and millions of dollars. You don't got to give to no church. Do it yourself. Let me tell you something. I was sick. A church that I went to, I was there faithfully. I used to help them with all kinds. I used to go in. I used to film. We had people on my phone. I would bring folks to church with me. And I got sick because I'm a single mom. And I didn't show up at the church. I hadn't been there in a while. Instead of the church coming to say, is Miss Gina okay? We ain't seen Miss Gina. You know what they did? They sent me a letter threatening to kick me out of the church because they wasn't getting no tithes. They wasn't getting no more money because I hadn't been to church. They didn't contact me and call me to see why I hadn't been at church. They contacted me to tell me we ain't get your money this week. And I knew then that wasn't a church for me. I never went back. So I don't give to churches and other number. I do it myself. I collect stuff. I had collect blankets and stuff. I went and gave it to the poor myself. I collected a few years straight. We got toys and food and clothing. And I think I had about 8 vans. 8 vans we had filled up. You know where I went? I went on Madison Avenue in the hood. I set up some tables. I got pictures. Go on my Facebook page. You'll see what the line was around the block. I was giving it all away. They say, you must be with a church. I said, no, ma'am, I'm just a single mother that understands. Because my spirit because you can't trust the churches no more. You can't trust nobody. Anytime a church tell you they can give your baby something, but they can't get a teenagers nothing, and y'all all from the same family. Since when did church start separating families? That's what the government started doing, remember? That's what the government started doing. When the government threw the dad out the house, if the dad was in the house and he was still working, you wasn't getting no food stamps. Mama wasn't getting no food stamps. Mama wasn't getting no Section 8. You wasn't getting nothing if the father was in the house. Now the churches are doing it. The churches will tell you if the child is over 15, I'm sorry, we can't give some churches will tell you 13. Some of them will tell you 13 years old. When do we start separating families? Stop letting people tell you how to spend your money and where to spend it and when to do it. And I hate when these folks on YouTube say, she dry bagging, she this and that. And why can't she just be in need? Why can't he or she just be a person in need? Why do they got to be bagging when all these people around here is being crooked? You can't even go to churches no more. There's no places to go. So why you just can't be an individual in need? See, you got to watch all of that. You got to watch all of that when somebody claims that they come from the church and when that they of God and they of all of, because you can pray at home. You can have church, honey. We used to have church on my YouTube channel every Sunday. Okay, once I stopped going to that church, when I found out how crooked that church was, they said, Miss Gina, you can pray from home. I said, that's what we're going to do on Sunday. We're going to have church. We're going to have church here at the house. That's what you do. Our last card, medicine mother. Honor your inner knowing. Honor your inner knowing. See the medicine mother? She takes care of her own. What I was just talking about. Everything I was just talking about. Medicine mother. Get out there and do it yourself. Why that woman feel that she had to give millions? She didn't already gave this man over $1 million at the church, and then he want to sue her for another $5 million, talking about she promised she was going to give that to, honey, you could have did your own stuff. You can do it yourself. You don't have to give it to them. Tithe yourself. Tithe them. What you gonna tithe the church that don't love you and don't care about you and don't support you? Medicine mother, honor your inner knowing. You know what's right and you know what's wrong. Honor that. Honor that. It's telling me 6 more cards, you guys. 6 more. Let's see how much time we got. We got about another 12 minutes. We got another 12 minutes on here. All right. We want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help us, God. This is a general reading for anyone that's in the chat. Hi, Nutbush. How are you? How are you? Honey, we having some good old chit chat. Honey, the rest of the queendom, they gonna hate that they missed this. They are gonna hate that they missed this reading. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. It's telling me number 3. We gonna do number 3. Direction guardian. Choose your path. This is just what we was talking about. Remember, I said, whoever you go with, I said, whoever you let read for you, because I'm not the only, empath. I'm not the only psych. I'm not the only tarot reader. Whoever you go with, wherever you go, make sure you're choosing the right path. Okay? This is Direction Guardian. The Direction Guardian. Choose your own path, but make sure you're choosing the right path. Think. Pray about it. Contemplate on it. And then choose that person. Before you go, like these other young ladies and young men did, before you go into a room and you ask someone to read you or whatever, sit back, stand in the clouds, sit in the clouds and listen. Look, listen, and I always tell my people we live by the 3 L's. Look, listen, and learn. You're gonna get a lot of information by doing that. Go in, hide in the clouds, hide in the bushes, and then just listen. Listen to see, and then you're gonna learn a lot. You're gonna know immediately within the first 2 minutes if that person is for you or not. You're gonna be like, oh no, this person, no, she ain't, this one ain't for me. No, let me go. You're gonna know immediately because you didn't already prayed on it and you didn't paid attention. You didn't listen, and now you didn't learn from it. Use that in any part of your life. Say, I live by the 3 L's. My grandmother always told me that. She said, you want to know something about somebody? She said, shut the fuck up. That's what she told me. She said, you want to know something about somebody? She said, shut the fuck up. And I'm like, I ain't saying nothing. She said, that's what I'm talking about. Don't say nothing. Just listen, and you're going to learn a lot from them. JJ said, I've been in your bushes for a few years. Wow. See? And you came out now, JJ, because what? You liked what you seen, and you know I've never changed. People know when you genuine that JJ looked, listened, and learned and said, yeah, I like Miss Jean. I like what she's about. What you banking? Oh, no, I'm good. That's how you learn. That's how you find out about a person. You want somebody new to read you. You like what it is that you pay attention to them. Pay attention. Does Ben want to be in a relationship with me, or is he playing games? A.B. Morgan. We don't know, but we'll see. These cards might tell. I'm doing a general reading now, so you never know. I'm getting two. Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. That's what I just gave you? This what I just gave you? Be open to information that's going to heal you, especially when you're going through something. When somebody trying to tell you something, again, what did I say? Look, listen, and learn. Look, listen, and learn. Be open to it. Three. Druid, hold the space. Hold the space. That space that you in, that space, that extra seat right next to you, that you make sure it's for the right person. Don't just be holding up space and letting any old person come over there and sit their ass down. Let any old person just flop down and fart all on your couch and all, because that may not be the right person, because a respectable person gonna get their stinky ass up and go to the bathroom and fart and then come back. So make sure that you hold in your space for the right person. 3. Heart Guardian. What? Yeah. Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Some of us, we won't love nobody. We'll pretend like y'all know how some of you guys are. Y'all, she'll say, do you love me? Do you? You be like, yeah, baby, I love you, but you really don't. And then she try to love you, and she bring up, I do everything for you. I do everything you ask me to do. I don't complain. I do everything for you. But you're so broken. You're so broken that you can't love anybody, and you won't let them love you. That's somebody in here right now. They're so broken that they can't love anybody, and they won't let anybody love them. That's the Heart Guardian. 2. Oracle, wait for important information. Avi, this is you, Avi Morgan. Wait for important information. Wait for the information to come. It's gonna come. It's got all the information that you need to the answers to your question. It's gonna come. You just gotta wait for it, honey. You can't rush it. Wait for important information. That our last card. And then what time? I'm gonna do one more reading. Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Stay rooted. And you know what happens when somebody deroot you? When somebody deroot you and deground, you ain't in the ground no more. You dead. You dead. So stay rooted and grounded. Be genuine. Be genuine. Be real. This is why folks like to. And thanks to you guys. I've got so many people that said, "Oh, such and such sent me over here, Mister. I like you. I like your readings. I like how you do things. But I've been watching you for years. I love your personality and this. And you know why? Because I stay rooted and I stay grounded. I don't let nobody change me. Nothing or no one. The only one can shift my mood is my children. When something go on with them and something go down with, I'm up. Look, I ain't even got time to shut it off. I'm up. That's how I am. So you gotta a message. You gotta stay rooted and you have to stay grounded. Okay, we're going to, where's my other one? All right, here we go. This is another general reading for you guys. All right, we're going to do this with the In the Shadows Oracle cards. All right, we got a few more minutes, so we're going to see how many cards it's going to tell me that I got to do, and it's going to be based on those, on you guys in the chat, because I'm going to make sure that my prayer goes out. So these cards probably, if these cards fit you, just say, that's me. That's me. I feel it. That's me. Or it sounds like me. Okay. All right. Cleanse these cards. These cards is for a general reading. I am reading everyone in the chat, my Facebook and my YouTube. If you are of God, if you are of positivity, you are allowed in this chat. You are allowed in the room. If you are not of God, if you are not of positivity, you are not allowed in the chat, and you are not allowed in the room. In Jesus' name, I want the angels, I want the souls, the spirits, the friends, the family of everyone in this chat to come in and tell us what it is that you want us to know and what you want us to talk about. We want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I ask for my personal guardian angels to stand guard in anybody that is not of God, not of the Lord, not of Jesus, not of me, not of positivity. They are not allowed. Put them out in Jesus' name. Amen. All right. All right, it's 7. I'm getting 7. It just told me 7 cards. All right. Hi, Oil Senpai. Oil Senpai. Hello, how are you? And you guys, make sure you thumbs up this video. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys can see me when I come back on. I will be on tomorrow. Okay. So if you guys, want to see me and you want to be back on here with me, make sure you want to get the message and everything. So please make sure you hit that notification bell. It's a lot of times I'm going to do general readings and stuff. I do as well. I do personal readings also. Let me give you guys my information down here. Feel free to you liked and sub. Thank you, Oil. Thank you. Feel free to tip your queen goddess. I promise you gonna be back. You hear one time, you gonna definitely come back. Definitely come back. Okay. All right. It's telling me 7 cards. Now, this could be any one of you. If you feel that one of these cards jump out and I am talking about you, just let me know. Just drop down, say something. It's me. You don't have to. If you want to, remain, it's you in your heart and you feel it and you want to remain quiet, you can do that. You can hit me up. My email is mamadivaentertainment@gmail.com. My phone number is 585-687-7198. You can call me. I do online, 101, and in person. And my Cash App is $Posh Life Queen. Thank you, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 3, 4, 5. It's telling me 6. 6. I am happy that it's over. I am happy I'm getting that this person, you've been through some stuff. You've been through some stuff. Ooh, this relationship been rocky. This relationship that you've been in has been rocky, and you are happy that it's over. But he keep calling. He keeps calling and he keeps coming back. But you're happy that the rocky part of it is over. 3, 1, 2, 3. Your body language says so much. Your body language says so much. And this can go for anybody. You going through some stuff, just like mine. See how my body language could tell you, oh, I'm getting tired, my back hurting, or this person on bullshit. You know how your body language means a lot. When people can just watch, you don't have to say nothing. And people know your body language. Just like when your guy, you know how us late, you sit like this and we be, and he'd be like, what's wrong with you? And you be like, nothing. No, I'm good, nothing. But your body language tells it does all the talking for you. You don't have to say anything because your body language is saying it all. Okay, 3, 1, 2, 3. What did you want from me? He's saying, what did you want from him? This is a woman. She wants to know. You want to know, what did he want from you? You like, I gave you everything. I gave you my all. Like, I have no more to give. And he's saying, what to somebody, what did you want from me? But you're saying, what you asking him, what did you want from me? See, it's a give and take. Some people just take. And other people give. Yep. I think that's me. See, Avi, I told you they'll talk to you. Oil says a stable relationship. That's what you see. See, that's 2 people that card jumped out at. 2. It's telling me 2. I scared myself that day. When the bullshit went down, that day, you know who this is, who this is. When the bullshit went down that day, you scared yourself. You like, what the fuck? Like, what the no, I got to be done with this. I got to be out of here. You scared yourself that day. 3, I fear that you will reject me. This is for that person that don't want to tell him the truth. You don't want to tell him how you really feel. You don't want to say, you hurt me. You keep lying. You keep doing the same fuck shit over and over again. You keep cheating. This is for that person because you fear that he will reject you, because you got some assholes like that. Some assholes, you will say, you keep hurting me. You keep cheating, or you keep doing the same. And he'd be like, well, fuck you then, bitch. Fuck you. And then he go over and he go be with the other fool. He go be with the other dummy. No, speak up for yourself. Oh, Avi Morgan said, oh, that's me. I told you the cards will pour you out. The cards will pour you out. I fear that you will reject me. So this is the reason why you don't speak up. Got to speak up, baby. You got to let people. Let me tell you, I used to be like that. I used to would never tell somebody when they hurt, whether it be my kids, my husband, a friend, at work. I always kept it in. And one day I just got so tired and I explode. Now I'm a talker. I am a communicator. I will communicate with your ass. When I get through talking to you, I had an argument with somebody on YouTube. I had an argument with a lady on YouTube, and she said, you just mad because such and such hurt your feeling. I said, bitch, yes, she did hurt my feelings. And it was we was sparking, and I think it had to be Rita. And I love me some Miss Rita. And Rita has been like, back, she get mad at me and talk about me, and then we'll get back together. But it hurt my feelings because I love her so much. I love her family. And the person that was arguing with me said, you just mad because she told her your feelings. And I guess she thought I was going to lie. I said, bitch, yeah, man, she did hurt my feelings. And I think it got back to Rita, or somebody told her or let her know. And she did a video apologizing to me. And that made my day. We got to stop being scared to tell people when they have done you wrong, it's a part of healing. It's a part of healing. It's a relationship. When somebody has done you wrong, when somebody hurt your feelings, you say, we just like each other. Yeah. When somebody has hurt your feelings, tell them, yes, you hurt my feelings. Yeah, you was disrespect. Disrespect, right. I should do this too. Yes, oil, yes. It is nothing wrong. Let them laugh. When you get the other people that's going to laugh and going to say, well, fuck them. Let them, but you're going to feel better. You're going to feel better because you got it off your, yep, you hurt my feelings. Yeah, that hurt my feelings. Yes, Rita has a big hurt. Yeah. And she did a video and she apologized. Rita love her some Miss Gina. You go, honey, she'll tell you she love her some Miss Gina. But I love me some Rita and I love her children. Beautiful, beautiful children. Right. Yeah. So when somebody does something to you, especially if you genuinely like them, if you genuinely care for them, you have to. I told somebody not too long ago, and I always kept trying to tell this young lady not to do certain stuff. I would say, girl, don't go on YouTube and do that. Don't if you're on here to conduct your business, do whatever it is that you're going to do, whatever. Don't keep going on here back and forth with the same mess. And hey, Sparrow. And she never listened. So one day she just said, she was just like, I don't want to hear that shit from you no more. In other words, I'm just putting it lightly. In other words, I don't want to. And I knew then and there I had to pull back. I was like, okay. I was like, all right. And then she said something and she said I should have called her. No, she said I should have called her. And I said, well, you told me, leave you alone, basically. You told me, leave you alone. So what am I going to call you for? So I just pulled back. But that's what you got to do. You have to start telling people when they hurt your feelings. You have to start telling people when they're not doing right by you. You got to let them know. Just like I just told my job on Thursday, y'all ain't doing right by me. This shit is ridiculous. And then what happened? Yesterday, they asked me to come back. Friday, they asked me to come back. Sunday, they called and asked me to come back. It's been a year now. We are co-workers. We have never spoken of how we feel for each other. Yep. And that's where you got to get it out. That's what adults do. Adults communicate. Children fight and act a fool. Children fight and teenagers. Y'all see these teenagers in these high schools and stuff. Children act a fool and show their ass. Adults talk and adults say, they communicate. They say, you know what? That was disrespectful. You really hurt my feelings. I didn't like that. I'm quick to tell. I'm quick. I'm older than him. Hell, shit, it don't matter if you older or young. I was 11 years older than my husband. And I used to tell him all. I'm like, do you really want your family? Do you really want? And he would lie all the time and say, yeah, I want my family. And then I had to let him, like, you hurt me. Like, this is that. And then I knew then at that last time, I said, we got to end it. This is it. It's over and it's done with. No, don't feel like a fool. It's a learning experience, Avi. It's a learning experience. It's not, let me tell you, you should never feel stupid or a fool because you made a wrong decision. That wrong decision is a learning experience. I did so much crazy stuff, stupid shit and things like that. But guess what? I learned from it. It is a learning experience. You ain't never nobody's fool. You ain't stupid. You ain't dumb. You can never be wrong for making a decision and doing it out of love because you cared for somebody. You let stuff go. But the thing is, I am still in love with him, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. I still love my husband. I love him with all my heart. He gave me the 3 most best precious things that he could ever do, but I know he ain't shit. You see what I'm saying? I know he might be good for somebody, but he's not good for Miss Gina. So I have to let him go. But I love, girl, there's be times I be sitting upstairs reminiscing, damn, I wish we was together. Because I be lonely. You don't think I had them lonely days too. I be sitting up here, I be like, damn, I wish he was here. Because I do get lonely, even though my kids and stuff, there is nothing wrong with that. That is not an issue. It's not an issue. You just have to work on you, my love. It took a long time for me to get him out my system and for me to get strong. Now I don't even think about his ass no more unless I'm talking about him and bringing something up. It will go away. It will go away. Life Journey said, that's me because I hold a lot inside because when I let go, I go from 0 to 100 fast. That used to be me. That used to be, I will go from 0 to 1,000 in like 5.5 seconds. Yeah. Oil says, you are a strong woman. Very, very. Went through a lot. The thing is, he still shows me he cares. But you have to do something about that. You have to do something about I had to do something about that. When my husband still called me, I'd be like, what you want? And then it went from, it had to go from what you want to me actually not answering my phone, unless he was sending me a text or a message that had to do with our children. So you have to make those changes. But when things go wrong, he goes off flirting with others. Honey, he gonna continue to do that. He was doing that before you. He was doing that with you, and he gonna be doing that after you. It is up to you to make that change. We have to make that change. Okay, number 2, I am not coming back. See, what did I just say? I said, I ain't going back. I ain't going, no matter how much, honey, Miss Gina, I didn't grow, I didn't change. I ain't going back, honey. My king is out there for me. I don't know. He's somewhere. Maybe I get him New Year's. maybe he'll come Christmas. Hopefully he'll be under my Christmas tree. But yeah, you got to make that change. Some of it was my fault because there are some things that might cause him to doubt me. Honey, it takes both to do 100%. You don't put stuff on you to make him feel better. Okay? Don't take the blame for his shit, for his bullshit, to make him feel better. We do that so much. I used to do it. No, you do what makes you feel better. Why he can't change for you? Ask yourself these questions. Why he can't change for you? Why you can't do things to make you feel better? Why you got to do things to make him feel better? He the man. He the king. He to sit at the head. The king's supposed to take everything for his queen. Everything. Even when he knows that his queen is wrong, he's supposed to say, baby, I'll take it. But I just want you to know you was wrong. That's what a king does. Hey, V.I. Jones, true. V.I. Jones said true. That is what a king does. And then you as a queen, you go and reminisce about it and you think about it and you say, damn, that's right. My king is right. Even my king took that responsibility for me. But let me go and tell him, baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't even want to put that on you. That is 100, 100. It's 100, 100. If that person is not willing to change for you, why are you taking all the grunt of it? And he's supposed to be the man. The man is the head. The man is, you know what Louis Farrakhan said? I listened to something, and now I don't agree with everything that Brother Louis say, but some things he is on point. He is 100% on a dime. And one day I was listening to something that he said, and you know what he said? He said, if the woman going to work every day and she coming home and she cleaning up and she cooking and she washing your drawers and taking care of you and washing your ass, doing, he said, you ain't her husband. You ain't her kid. You her child. You her son. If you the one taking the grunt of everything, Avi, he ain't your man, baby. He your son. He your child. Because that shit that I got a son that's 35 years old, come up in here and act like a goddamn baby. That's my son. Okay, so I'm going to treat him like a baby. But if I was dating a 35-year-old man, you better act like a motherfucking king. Get out there and get us a steak. Get out there and go and work and do what we need to do. Don't ask me what I'm doing. Don't tell me about what I'm doing wrong. If you sitting at the head of the table, you supposed to take all of it. All of it. My bullshit and everything else. But you supposed to let me know. as my king when I'm fucking up. That's what they do. When your king lets you know that, baby, I love you. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take this one. I love you, but you fucked up. This is your fault. This ain't my fault. And as a queen, you think about that. You reminisce on that. You ask, talk to God about it. Whoever you, Allah, whoever it is that you feel you need to talk to. And then you go back and you tell that king, you know what? You right. You right, baby. That's my fault. I apologize. That's what, honey, some of y'all need to come to my life classes. Because you got to wake up. Stop babying these men. Stop babying them. It's not your job to baby them. You didn't drop them out your ass. They got a mama. Okay? Let them go to their mama or their grandmama. If he's supposed to be your man, I'm raising kings, honey. My sons open the door. They get mad at me when I open the door. They get mad at me when I lift stuff. My twins are 16 years old. And they act like men. Y'all cook? Did y'all go in there and cook? You heard me just tell him, make me something. Did you not hear? You heard my son come. He said, Mom, before I go to bed, do you want anything? Now, that's not my man. That's my son. But I'm treating him like a king because then when his wife's sitting in this position where she in her pajamas and she working, he's going to come and say that, baby, you want anything? I'm about to go to bed. You want something? Because that's what he used to do for his mama. Y'all stop it. It ain't your job. My daughters ain't babying no grown-ass man. My daughters are not babying. No, my other daughter just got rid of her boyfriend. She said, if I got to act like a man, I'm going to be the man. What the fuck I need you up in here for? I taught her that. If I'm going to pay the cost to be the boss up in here, no, you can't date me and come here. You can't date me and come here unless you paying the mortgage, the water bill, the light bill. Be a man, be a king. If that's what you're going to be. Stop babying these men. Stop letting them do whatever it is they want to do to you. And then when they get mad at you, they want to go and be with the next bride. And then she telling you, you ain't doing your job. No, bitch, I'm not his mother. I'm not his mother. Wake up. Wake up to that. Last card. Next time, this is the great way to end. Next time, I will listen to my intuition, which is what we never do. We never listen to our intuition. And then after the fact, we say, damn, I should have listened. I should have left his ass where he was at. You know, you go back and you pick him up from his guy's house, or you go back and pick him up from his mama's house. And then later on, you have second thoughts. You be like, damn, I should have left his ass over there where you should have listened to your intuition. Next time I will listen to we don't listen to our intuition all the time. We be like, forget it. I'm gonna go get him. He said he was sorry. Then he come home and he do the same shit. Sit on the fucking couch and play PlayStation and stuff with your son instead of having a conversation with you. I had, when I used to do my talks on Facebook about relationships, and I was telling them about the woman. I said, why you always complain? If you got a man that gets up and busts his ass every day to go to work, busts his ass every day to go to work, and he brings home his check and he hands it over to you, and you got an attitude, and because he said, where's dinner? Why dinner ain't on the table? And you mad? Well, I was online. I was on YouTube and such. And so he said, all right, and he don't say nothing. But then you get mad the next night when he don't come. Where was you at? Why wasn't you there? But you ain't cooked no dinner. So I told the other person, I said, don't get mad if she ain't take nothing out for dinner in the morning, you take something out. You take something out for dinner. And then if you come home now, you done took it out. And you come home and it still ain't cooked. That means that relationship is fucked. That relationship, because you didn't went above and beyond. And I said the same thing. Thank you, baby. I said the same thing goes for the woman. If you done told him 10 times to take out the garbage, babe, take out the garbage. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it when I come back. Babe, take out the garbage. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it when I come back. So what you do is don't keep asking him. You get the garbage out the garbage can, you tie it up, and you sit it at the front door. You sit it right. The door you know he going out of, whether it's the front door or the back, you sit it in front of the door. Now, if he picks that garbage up and move it over to the side, he ain't for you. He ain't for you. You gotta listen to the thing, because it's 100. So if you done gathered that garbage up and tied it up and you even took it to the door and all he got to do is take it out and throw it away, and he couldn't do that, but he had enough energy to pick that trash up and set it to. I had one person said to me, can you say that again? My wife coming through the door. She just got off work. I want you to say that again. People used to get up late at night. I used to start right now 11, 12 o'clock at night on Facebook doing my relationship talks. And I don't know why I stopped. I need to start back. I have gone above and beyond. Right, Avi? But you're not listening. You're not listening. I said, if you've went above and beyond, now it is time for him to go above and beyond. And if he's not willing to go above and beyond for you, he's not for you. Get rid of him. If you even try to meet him halfway and he's still saying, fucking, like I said with that woman who I said, put the garbage in front of the door. And if this motherfucker could pick the garbage up and sit it to the side and walk out the front door, he don't give a shit. Just like that woman, it goes both ways. If your husband can get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and take the steaks and potatoes out, and he come home from work and that shit still ain't cooked, she ain't for you. She ain't shit. You gotta think. You gotta think. It's 100. It's us giving and taking and doing and celebrating and having something together. Life Journey said, my grandmother always told me, watch how a man treat his mom and sisters. If he don't respect them, he won't respect you. That part. Honey, my sons tell Angel, when Angel come down and they see her in something that's not appropriate, they tell her, Angel, go change your clothes. She be like, what? They say, you ain't wearing that. Go change your clothes. And she take her ass right back upstairs and she change her clothes. When I'm not here, when I have to work overtime, when I have to work late, they'll go and take the food out. The boys will. And they'll say, Angel, we took out dinner. Can you cook that for us? And Angel will be in the kitchen cooking. I'm a cooking, honey, cooking. She cooks them fish and fried broccoli with cheese. They get real food. Pot roast with asparagus, mashed potatoes. Honey, all they got to do is take it out. Angel gonna cook. And I said, it's gonna be so hard when these boys get the date and they get that, because they're gonna be like, Mom, look, we buy the food. We bring the food in the house. We take care of all that. You cook it. My sons come in, honey. I just drive them to the store like I'm the taxi cab. I just go to the store. I don't go in. They do the shopping now. And they bring all the groceries in and they put the groceries up. I grab my purse, I grab my little shit, and I go right on upstairs to my room. That's raising a king. That's how you raise kings. So then when they get their wife or they're going to come and they're going, baby, you want something? I see you working hard. I'm about to go to bed, but do you want me to make you something? Because that's what a king do. It's give and take. Just like if she coming in and he's been, if she wake up or whatever and he been working all night and he coming in, I expect her to do the same thing. Babe, I know you just can't. You want something? You want me to make you something right quick before I go to bed, before I lay back? That's what you do. Let me tell you something. My husband didn't know what good of a wife he had. I used to get up at 5 a.m. every day. We had little kids, house full of kids. I got up at 5 a.m. Do you hear me? Every day. My hair was combed. I had a little bit of makeup on, my clothes. I was dressed and I was making breakfast. When he got up, he used to be damn, where you going? Nowhere. I'm getting the kids ready and stuff. He never saw me looking crazy unless I was sick. One time I was sick. I didn't get out the bed for a week. My whole body had shut down. But I got up at 5 a.m. because there's no if you at home, if your man is working hard every day and he come through that door and you looking like you just rolled over, you ain't brushed your teeth, washed your ass, you ain't do shit, he should cheat. He should cheat. And some people ain't gonna agree with me on it. He should cheat. He has every right. If you're home all fucking day, there is no reason why you should be on here. If he out there making the bread and the butter, your ass should be looking tight right. Okay, you should be looking tight and right. When he walk up in here, you supposed to say, "Baby, I already got the bath water in. I got your bath water in, babe. What you? Let me take your work bag. Let me take your shoes. I know your feet hurt. Let me get my husband. When he would come home, he was doing security. I ran his bath water. When he got out the tub, honey, I had the oils and the lotion and the baby oil already. Honey, hi Danielle. I rubbed him down. I massaged him, and he said, "I ain't never had this." He said, ain't nobody." He said, "Ain't nobody never did this to me. I've never had this." And I didn't go on his phone. I didn't look. That wasn't me. Cause what's for me is for me. I'm not going looking for shit. If I'm treating you like a king, and you feel that you still got to go and cheat on me and act a damn fool, you ain't for me. You ain't for me. I don't need you. You ain't for me. AV say, preach. I'm telling the truth. You ain't for me. We went out, me and my husband went out to a bar one day. I never forget. He was in a car club. We went to the car club. And there was this young lady, young girl. And she said, "Ooh, I like him tall." She said, "I like tall men." Now I'm waiting to see what he gonna do. I'm waiting to see what he do. And he's like, don't do that. My wife here, don't do that. And she following him all around. Oh, now see, I would have nipped that shit in the bud in the beginning. Like we would go play. I told you, my husband's 11 years younger than me, so we would go places and stuff. And even with my older sons and stuff. And they would say, "That's my mom." And I would grab him by the hand and say, "Yep, and this is my husband." They'd say, "Oh, yeah, that's my mom's husband." I made them respect. I made people respect him. Guys would walk up to him and shake his hand and say, "Man, you got a beautiful family. You got a great family." But anyway, back to the bar. We at the bar, and this little thing, she following him all around the club. And they said, "Man, your wife gonna go the fuck off." No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because that's for him to handle. That's not for me to handle. I'm not getting into it with no bitch that's all over my husband, man. You ladies, you young girls, I'm teaching y'all something right now. You have no business arguing with another woman, getting your hair pulled out, your face all scratched up, maybe shot. You have no business arguing with another woman because she sees something nice that she like. That's his job to tell her, "This is my woman, baby. You don't have a chance." That's his job. I went over to him. I slapped a 20 down. I said, "Buy that bitch a drink and let her know at the end of the day you going home with your wife." And everybody was like, "Ooh, whoa, I ain't never seen no shit like that before." Woo. She felt like a fool, and then she finally left. But I did that to try to make a point with him. To him. She is what we call acting thirsty. Yeah, she was thirsty. If a woman at home all day, the house should be clean, dinner complete. Come on, life journey. Come on, life journey. Avi say goosebumps. If you sitting there, I can't stand it. I can't stand it when these women that be on here all day, 24 hours a day, like it's a job, like you clocking in. Nads on here, they ain't got up to piss, shit, brush their teeth, comb their hair, or nothing, and they on here, and then you wondering why your husband, why your man, and them acting a fool. I told y'all when I got serious, when I started to get serious, when I was dating with the guy, I left YouTube. I said, y'all will never know who he is. Y'all will never know, because you should be. Let me tell you something. At this time at 11:30, no married woman should be online. No married woman you should be somewhere getting your back blown out. You are laying next to your king, trying to soothe him, trying to make him feel good. There is no way at 11:30 at night, 12 o'clock at night, and you married and you got a husband and kids, you should be online unless he sleep. Unless you got him well taken care of. You know how some of us, we got the house cleaned up, everything, house shut down by 10. See, that was the type of wife I was. My whole house shut down. By 10 o'clock, the house was quiet. The house was quiet and it was peaceful. So if I wanted to go online afterwards, I could. Girls at work would flirt with him and I would get so jealous and angry with him. You ain't never supposed to get jealous and get angry with him. The girls is doing what they supposed to do. Single girls is doing what they're supposed to do. Now, if he's entertaining that, AV, your problem should be with him. You should be telling him, why you doing that? You know I'm here. That's disrespectful. I'm supposed to be here with you. You ain't never supposed. I ain't never. And I told my husband, I'm not fighting over no bitch. I'm never doing that. I'm not going. If this is where he wants. Let me tell you something. I never forget when a woman told me, the woman that thinks she took my husband, you ain't take him, girl. I gave him away. And she said, he over here with me now. He got me now. He banned me. He doing this and he doing that. I said, baby, you got a problem. You just took a problem off my hands. And now that problem, that's your problem. I said, sweetheart, let me explain something to you crystal clear. God ain't going to give you somebody else's husband. God will never, ever, ever give you somebody else's husband. He's going to be a problem. He's going to be a problem. And then that's why he was going through the same shit, the same stuff, the same shit over and over and over again. Y'all ladies, you got to think. You got to wake up. A real man, a real king, he's going to set another broad straight. Even if he's cheating. Even if he's cheating with her, he's going to tell that side chick, bitch, don't you ever walk up on my wife while I'm with her, because I ain't leaving her for you. That's what a king, that's what a real man do. Even if he gonna go with it, because kings have more than one wife. Kings have more than one wife. But if you was the ace coon boom number one there, right there, you ain't gonna be no fighting. Ain't gonna be I never forget my son's father, and he was still with his girlfriend. He had been with her forever. He was cheating on her with me. I was the other woman. He was cheating on her with me. But I was the one that wound up giving him a son. I had his baby, and everybody thought we was gonna be fighting. Everybody thought she was the older one. I was the older woman. She was older than me though. But everybody thought we was gonna be. You know what I said? I said she better move the fuck on over. Let his ass get in the middle. She'll be queen one. I'll be queen two. But I ain't going nowhere. I'm in his life forever now because I got his seed. I ain't going nowhere. And I know she ain't going nowhere. And you know what happened? That's the woman. If some of you guys saw my video when I went to Orlando with my sons, with my kid's father, and his wife was there, that was her. And y'all hear her in the background, and she's saying, Gina, you want something else? She like, I got the kids. Go ahead, honey. I was there. People was looking at us like we was crazy because I said, go to your other mama. So one lady came and she said, excuse me. She said, excuse me, I don't mean to be in your business or nothing. She said, but did I hear you say other mama? I said, yeah. She said, so you the mama? I said, yeah. She's saying, that's the stepmama. She said, yeah. And she said, oh, y'all here on vacation together? I said, yeah. She said, damn. She said, I got to get my shit together. Let me tell you something. What you fighting for? What you're fighting for? If you ain't going to leave his ass and she ain't going to leave his ass, y'all might as well cohabitate together. You might as well just live as one. It was for the kid. Life Journey said, I see in the video, you all was a happy family, wasn't we? Come on now. We all was a happy family. We all went over. Man, we went. He would say, you would hear him in the video sometimes, Gino, you about to drink this. And you would hear his wife telling him, leave her alone. She on vacation. She can drink. I got drunk every day. If I got up at 9, 10 o'clock and I was at the pool by 11, I was drinking. I had me, and I don't even drink. I'm not a drink, but I enjoyed it was the best time ever. I didn't have to worry about my children. I made sure that they was okay, but they stepmama, she had them. And yes, we both was there with his ass. We both was there with, he didn't creep over in my room. He didn't, but she knows I love that motherfucker to death out of all my children's there. If something happened, when y'all see me break down, that black motherfucker y'all saw me in Orlando with, I will kill somebody over him. I will break. He's the one person that has always said all our kids, Gino, how all our kids do. He's never ever separated my children. Never. Out of all the other, now my oldest kid's there, he'll say in a heartbeat, "What? How them other kids doing? He'll claim his too, but he'll say, how them other kids doing?" But this one, there are children, all of them. Y'all, you ain't got to argue. It's not worth it. It's not worth fighting. Don't fight for somebody that ain't gonna fight for you. We never spoke of how we feel for each other, and that's a conversation. You need to communicate. That's a conversation that y'all need to have. Honey, we talk. My kid's there. He can call me right now. I can call him right now. When I don't get his ass, I call his wife. She be like, "Yeah, Gino, I tell him." She be like, "Yeah." She be like, "Yeah, I tell him. I'll let him know." I'm like, "Okay, let him know. Tell him to call me tomorrow." And we're respectful. We're cordial. You do that especially if it's children involved, especially if it's kids involved. That's what you're supposed to do. You don't have to sit there and argue with another person just because you don't like them, or they don't like you, or they took your man, or he took your woman. If she's gone, if it's not there no more, it's just over. It's just over and done. My husband at the time, I remember he would get mad. He would tell his family and them, she'd light up every time. She'd light up like a Christmas tree every time he come in. Well, maybe if you was doing the shit that he did, I would light up like a Christmas tree when you come through the fucking door. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has to do their part. Everybody. That's why I'm in this motherfucker by myself. That's why I'm about to go upstairs in that big ass king size bed that I got, that I put my laptop, my papers. I have all kind of shit in the bed with me, because it's just me. It's me by myself. I pay the cost to be the boss up in here. I pay for everything. I do everything. I hustle hard. No, don't nobody give me nothing. Ain't nobody helping me with nothing. You can't talk to me. I don't need you to take me out to dinner. Okay? Take me someplace that I can't take myself. Like Dubai. I want to go to Dubai. That's my dream trip. I want to go to Dubai. Talking about taking me to Red Lobster, bitch, I could take myself there. Taking me to the Palms movie theater up the street, bitch, shit, I could take myself there. You know, do something for me that I can't do, that you wouldn't normally do. You tell me you want to come to my house and lay up and kick it and stuff. Pay the mortgage on this motherfucker. Pay the mortgage. I got the light bill due, the gas bill due, the water bill due, sewage is due, okay? Trash is, all of that is, pay that shit. Pay that. Write me out a check. And pay and cover all that. Cover all that. That's what you do. See, we let guys, that you let them take over. These young girls think, oh, he got a nice car. Oh, he kind of cute. Oh, he got a few chains. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna let him come on over. He ain't your kid's daddy. Your kids, all they know is this motherfucker was here this week. Damn, she had another nigga over here last. That's all. That's the shit that they're gonna remember. You ask any of my children, they come down here right now. You ask any of them, do anybody, they'll tell you, hell no, nobody come over here but my brothers and them. Or unless it's their dad. That's it. That's it. I don't play that shit. I don't play that. I don't give a fuck what excuse you have or whatever it is. None of my children, from my 35-year-old on down, when I started dating, they never seen. And my son was the one, he could tell you, oh, my daddy girlfriend live over there. I'm like, your daddy girl? Yeah, my daddy girlfriend live over there. We turned down another block of Chicago, going down 79th and State. Yeah, daddy other girlfriend live over there. He just took his son over around everybody's house, and he remembered. He remember my son. He's 35 years old now, but when my son was younger, he knew every single place of every hood rat his father ever been with. That's not good. That's not good. And he turned out to be just like him. That's a crazy part. But they never saw that with their mom. No, ma, you ain't never had. All I remember is my dad. My daughter, we had a conversation a couple of months ago, and she said, Ma, I can't never remember you even. Was you dating? Did you have a boyfriend? I'm like, hell yeah. But they don't remember. And now that they're older and they're grown, I say to them, remember when I used to say in the middle of the night, I'm going to take care of business? She say, that's what business was. My daughter, 27 years old, she just had a baby. She just not realized recently that when I used to say, I'm going to take care of business at 9, 10 o'clock and I would leave, they thought I was going to work. They thought I was going to, no, mama was going to get her freak on. I just was, when you raising daughters and you raising sons, they don't need to see that. They don't need to know that. So I gotta go take care of it. Oh my, they see me dressed up and dressed nice. It was like another day. Because I always had an office job most of the time, besides when I was doing home health care and I would wear scrubs. But I always had a office job. So every time I would dress real nice, they didn't think nothing of it. So all I had to say was, oh, I'm going to take care of business. I'm going to take it. Oh, Ma, you going to take care of business? I said, Ma, you going to take care of business? Yeah, okay. And they knew Mom come back with some money. Ma, can we go such and such? Yeah, you can go. I got some money. You can go and do this and that. But they never saw men going in and out of my door. They never saw or heard my phone going off back to back with different phone where they had to say, dang, Ma, who calling you? Ma, John calling you, Steve calling you, Keith calling you. They never saw nothing like that. And now my other, they're grown. I got 3 left. The twins are 16. Angel will be 15 in January. I got 3 left. A couple of more years, they ass gonna be gone. And I told them, ooh, Mama gonna be dropping it like it's hot. I ain't got to do, honey. When they get up out of here, can't nobody tell me nothing. Can't nobody say nothing. Then that's my time to have fun. Cause then I'm done raising them. But when you a mother, I'll give you a young mother, old mother, whatever. If you a mother, ain't no niggas got no business to be running in and out of. I don't care if you do got sons. They have no business running in and out of your house, because you got to look at the mentality of what your son is going to be soaking up, and he's going to be thinking, oh, that's what he's supposed to do, come in and out of women's places. My son say to this day right now, he ain't with his kid's mother right now. He said, I don't know why I cheat. I just cheat and I keep cheating. I like women. I love beautiful women. I don't know. And I told, and it had to get to the point where I had to tell him, you got to tell her the truth. Let her know you ain't gonna be fake. Cause he'll always say, they always say, I ain't gonna do it no more. I ain't gonna do it, but they do it again. They do it again. And my son is stuck on stupid. He got pictures and videos of naked girls. I'm like, just be honest. And I said, better yet, get your own shit. Get your own shit, and you can do whatever it is, the hell it is that you want to do. And then you ain't got to worry about nobody burning up your clothes, bleaching your clothes, telling you to get the fuck out every other day. I said, and then if you like this little girl and you want to go over there and be with her for a couple of weeks, a couple of months, you can go over there and be with her. Then when she find out you a motherfucker, guess what? You can pack your one bag and you can take your ass back home. That's what you do. Honey, I used to have my get them bag in my car, in my truck. When I knew I wasn't coming home, or I knew I was going, I call the kids, call my other one. You know what? Mama's gonna be home late tonight. Mama gonna be. I see y'all in the morning or before you go to school, or whatever. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. But you women, y'all, especially you young girls, you let these men, they get away with too much, and they keep doing it because you allow it. When you allow it, they're gonna keep on doing the same fuck shit, and then they'll come back to you and tell you how sorry they is, how they didn't mean it no more. And the second they realize they didn't roll you back in, I got her now. And they go right back and they do the same shit all over again. Same shit all over again. Change has to start with you. Change has to start with you. When you start loving yourself, when you start realizing that you mean more to you than him, you gon' honey, he gonna feel that energy. I'm telling you, he gonna feel that energy, and he gonna already know. Life Journey say 100. He gonna feel that energy, and he gonna already know not to fuck. Ooh, I better not fuck up. I fuck up, I'm out. I'm gone. I'm gone. That's when you start loving yourself. And honey, once I started loving me, it was all over. It was all over. When I knew I loved everything about, honey, I love this big ass forehead I got. I love all these gray hairs I got, honey. I love these big ass droopy boobs I got. My big fat ass. I love it all. And if I love it and I don't have a problem with it, guess what? Somebody else love it too. Somebody else out there love it too. Believe you me. Believe you me. Honey, the big girls is winning. I told you, they tired of these Barbie girls. They tired of these. I called the Barbie girls with all you all with the same big lips and the same big ass, and everybody then went to the same doctor in Miami, okay, or the same doctor in LA. Y'all all then went to the same and made them rich. Then y'all sick 10 years down the line, and then you wondering why he got with big girl Lizzo. Y'all wondering why? Because Lizzo real. Because she natural. Because she pretty. He can slap it, flip it, and ain't got to worry about something busting inside her body. That's why they're tired of that. It was a thing. Don't get me wrong. It was a thing back then. But now y'all know everything, it changes. Everything changes. So now they want. I don't know how many times I've seen on Facebook where a guy has said, "Are there any real women out here yet? Are there any natural women?" They even going to Mexico for it. Yes, Life Journey. You're right, Life Journey. They're even going to Mexico. Everybody getting the same job. Look. My daughter went and got it done. She went to LA. And we all said to her, why you do that? You don't need that. You was already beautiful. You already had a big ass to begin with. What? I just want it more plump, and I want my stomach more fat. And do a couple of scrunches. Shit, you ain't even 25 yet. But they don't listen. They don't listen. And then they go and get these surgeries, and they go and get this stuff. And then before they even hit 30, then they're having all kind of issues, because you got to keep that shit up. It looks good for right now, but I remember when I told you guys when I wanted to get my nose did, because my nose was broken, because I was in a domestic relationship with my older kid, not the one I went on a trip with, not him, my two older children. And he punched me in the face and broke my nose. And I could still feel the knot. You could still feel it here at the heel on its own, but I never went to a doctor and I never got it fixed. And I always wanted to get a new nose. And I remember when my son's kid's mom, she went and got that surgery and stuff too. And I remember when and I said, "Ooh, how much that cost? Because I want to get my nose did and this and that." She said, "Mom, you sure you want to get your nose did?" And I said, yeah, shoot. When I come into some money, the first thing and she said, "Let me show you." And she pulled up the video because she was doing her research on getting her surgery, her body surgery and everything. And she said, "Mine's rough." She said, "But when I saw how they did the nose," and she showed me, and I was like, "I'm done. I'll keep my nose. And I had a couple of guys on here said, "Miss Gina, you got a beautiful nose." And it just made my day, because I could still feel that knot that's up in there. And from when my nose was broken and it never had healed right. But I'd rather I got me a couple of real good push-up bras and stuff upstairs. Let me just put my push-up bra on, honey. Let me go on and put my girdle on and suck it in Because when it's time to go to bed, you getting all this. It's all hanging out. They gonna fall and it's gonna pop out. You gonna get all that, but it's gonna be real. It's gonna be, honey, we can do flips, somersaults, whatever it is you want to do, and you ain't gotta worry about something get popping. Okay. It's not worth it. And then you hear with these movie stars now and these singers now, the issues that they having now. That other girl had to get so many surgeries to clear out all that saline and all that kind of, it's just not worth it. Vanity is not worth your life. It's not. Age gracefully. I'm 52 years old, and let me tell you something. I knock on wood and I can thank God every day. I got all my own teeth still. Okay. I got all my natural skin. I got everything on, it's mass. Ain't what nothing bought, nothing paid for. I had some, even at my job, they all tell me, and I wear wigs. When I want to switch up, I wear a wig. But they'll say, "Oh, Miss Gina, we like your natural hair. We like your gray." Even my mother told me, "Don't never color or dye my hair," and I did before, and my gray is coming back in. But even at my job, they don't even like when I wear wigs. They tell me, "We like your natural hair. We like how it just fits you. It just so it's me. Whoever I get, he gonna have to take me for me, because I ain't getting nothing fixed. I ain't getting nothing tucked tight, nothing. This is what God gave me. God holding it up to the best of my ability right now. I'm gonna do me a little bit of exercise and some few squats, over the winter, and so I could be a little bit tight and right when summer roll around. But I'm not getting nothing injected, sucked out. I'm not doing none of that. And y'all be careful, because these doctors is so thirsty. I get this one doctor company, and I didn't block them about 3-4 times, and they still call me and email me every day about their specials. "Oh, we got a special for $199 for a butt lifting." You is not sticking, probing, nothing. And I wouldn't give a flying whatever if it was $1.99. No, we're not doing that. But you got to be happy in the skin that you're in. You got to be happy with it. You got to love yourself, and you got to enjoy. And that's what I want to just teach us. Because so many of us, and so many, especially us women, older women, not happy with yourself. Don't love your inner self. So that's why that man get to treat you like shit. That's why he can treat you and talk to you any which way he want. Because a woman that's secure in herself, inside and out, she'd be like, "Motherfucker, if you don't get the fuck on out of here, you lucky I picked you." This is why I tell my daughter, I tell Angel hey, girl, you beautiful. Angel, where you going with your cute self? So whether she is a little bit overweight or whatever, somebody says, "Shoot," Angel be like, "Please, motherfucker, I look good. My mom tell me I'm a queen every day. I'm beautiful every day." Moms, you got to teach your daughters to love themselves. You got to teach your sons to be king. I can't stand when I see these little boys. These little boys, 3, 4, 5 years old. They don't even know they fucking alphabets. And they got their pants hanging off their ass talking about some. I saw one video. Little boy couldn't have been no more than 7 to 8 years old. Grown woman bent over, and he hitting it from the back, and somebody went and snatched his little ass up and threw his little ass over across the room. I said, now they should have threw her ass across the room, because she should have knew better. This is what you're teaching them. This is what you're teaching them. Avi said, "I have lots of issues alone in myself." You got it. Yeah. Loving yourself. I think that's what you was trying to say. I have a lot of it, and that's what you got to learn. You have to, honey, you come over here, honey, you're going to love yourself. Especially if you come over here on my Facebook page. I used to tell those, I said, the reason why I used to say every day, if nobody told you they love you today, I love you. I love you. Because I know there's so many people that's in the clouds, in the bushes, and they be watching, and they don't love themselves. they feel alone. They feel they can't talk to nobody. They feel they can't do anything. Life Journey said, and know the lyrics to rap. Yeah, know the lyrics to rap songs. But if you tell that little ass rap some math equations, they don't know shit. They don't know nothing. Say your ABCs, they don't know nothing. They stuck on stupid. But they know a rap song, they know a gun, they know about getting somebody. You little dingling ain't even got wet yet. And you sitting up here talking about what you gonna do and drop it like, and I don't like that. No woman got no business raising their child that way or letting another man raise their child that way. Even the same with these little girls. Little girl, I see on Instagram daily, TikTok daily, where these little girls are just models, babies, little models of adults wearing stuff that you know they ain't got no business wearing. Yeah, it looks cute in there for the moment, but do you know why we looking at that? The pedophiles is looking at that, the rapists, the child rapists, all of them, they looking at, and women too. Yeah, did y'all hear about that woman that the police stopped, kidnapped them 4 black kids? Look, white woman stops, pick up these 4 babies as they're going to school. As they're going, I don't even know why their mama ain't teach them. You don't get in the car with no goddamn. But I tell mans, you don't even talk. You tell a motherfucker, get the fuck away from you, and you start dialing 911 and screaming. You don't talk to nobody and get in the car. Nobody. But these 4 babies got in that van with this bitch, and she was about to kidnap them, but her dumb ass ran a red light, and the police pulled over, and the police officer says, them your kids? And she said, yeah, and the kids in the back said, no, we don't know her, and that's how they got her. Otherwise, them babies probably would have never been seen again, because she probably would have sold them or did whatever. Like they said, wow, I didn't hear about that. You didn't hear about that? When you get off here, look it up on Facebook, Google it. Google it. It was on, they had it all. It was on Instagram, everything. The cops, they stopped her ass because she ran a red light. Put white woman kidnapped 4 black kids or something. It should pop up. But she kidnapped them babies, took them babies, dumbass ran a red light. See, that was meant. See how God, that was meant. And the officer stopped her, and they said as they was questioning her, she was just, something was off. They said something was off about how they, and they said to her, are those your kids back there? And she said, yeah. And when they looked in the back, the kids shook their head and said no. And they asked, the officers asked the kids, and the kids said, we don't know this bitch. We don't know her. And the mother had no clue. She thinking her babies is off at school, thinking they in school, had no clue that they had been kidnapped that morning. See why? This is why I say you teach your children. You teach them. I teach mans out the womb, honey. Out the womb, mans knew not to talk to nobody, not to say anything to any. If I didn't send them, I gave them a code. That, honey, my daughter will say in a minute, what's the code? My mama sent you. What's the code? What's the code that my mama told you? If she said, no, I'm your mama friend. I'm your dad friend. Because I tested mine. I had one of my husband's friends, the kids didn't know. And I had them go up to the elementary school. And this was my other 2 kids. She grown now, my daughter Kayla and Benjamin, who just had the birthday. And I sent them up there to get them. Kayla ran her ass right back in the school with Benjamin. Kayla said, what's the code? That motherfucker could give her a code. Kayla ran right into school. Like, my mama didn't send you. She didn't play about her and Benjamin. She protected herself and she protected him. But see, that training starts from the moment they come. You as you washing them. When I used to bathe my children, I used to say, ain't nobody supposed to bathe you but mama. Ain't nobody supposed to ask you to take your clothes off. Even before if they couldn't even talk. And as they got older, honey, shoot, man, to tell me, I ain't taking my clothes off. No, Ben's gonna keep his clothes on too. No, we gonna sleep in there. We'll change when we get home. My kids, they didn't play because they knew from the time that I ain't play about that shit. I said, ain't nobody Nobody, no man, no woman, nobody has no reason for you to take your clothes off if it's not your. My husband didn't even. My husband didn't even bathe my kids, change them, or do it. Mama did that. I did all that. Now he fed them. He went and ran the bath water. He helped when I get them out. I say when I had the twins, well, it was like I had triplets. When I had the twins and Angel and them, I grabbed Angel. He'll grab the twins, put them on the bed and stuff, and I lotion them up and rub them down, do everything, put the diapers on them, put their pajamas on, and then and that was it. And that he was like, your mama got you. You're gonna be next. Sit your butt down. Sit your butt down right there. Your mama got you. You gotta train them. They supposed to know. This is why children that don't communicate becomes adults, AV, that don't communicate. That don't tell you, that don't, and then you wondering why they got so much anger in them and why they the way they are and all of that, because that's the way that's how they grew up. That's the way they grew up when they was older. My kids in a minute they'll come and hand me a note and a heartbeat. I'll be like, what's this? Oh, a note. Oh, okay, I'm gonna read it in a minute and then I'll give it back to you. Communication. If the kid can get it out some type of way, whether it be on paper, in a book, on a phone, through a text message, or just talking to you in person, as long as they can get it out, they're going to always communicate, and then they're going to grow up to be that adult that wants to communicate and want to talk. My son get mad when you don't want to talk to him. He be like, I'm trying to talk. I be slamming the door. I'm like, motherfucker, no, you didn't just open. I said I'm done. When I close my door and I say I'm done, I don't want you to come back in here and talk to me no more. But because he was raised that way to communicate, he likes to talk, and it bothers him when there's a bad situation and something's going on and there's no communication. So we gotta change this. We gotta change it. We have to do better, you guys. Well, it is midnight. It's 12 o'clock. I know some of you guys got to get up and go to work. Thank you guys for being here with me. YouTube, Facebook. I love you guys. And come back tomorrow. We're gonna do what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Wednesday. We're gonna do some more general readings, and then I may do a list and take, so we'll see. I love you too, AV. You guys have a great night. Ta-ta for now. Mwah, YouTube. Bye, Life Journey.